Hi, this is Susan. I thought I would give some quick flips of my latest finished projects. This is a series of 10 mini journals. They all measure about 4.5 across and about 5.5 tall. They all have 20 pieces of paper, so front and back, that gives you 80 pieces of paper to 80 pages to write on. These are not super embellished, just a few little paper clips in them because the idea was to have little booklets for writing in, and that was what I was going for with these. So I will just give you a thorough flip of one and then a quick flip of the others. And the covers are made from gluing old book pages together, which I really like the looks of, but structure-wise, I think next time I might do something else to maybe put some cardstock in between or something to give it a little bit more structure. This one is the only one that's a little different. It only has 19 pages because one of them slipped out while I was sewing. Oops, and that happens. So this one is Readers. It's got a tassel. They all have a sari silk closure. And let's give me a little bit more room here. Trying out, a slightly variated filming thing, so I'm hoping that this one's going to work a little bit better, that the shadows aren't too bad, that the lighting's good. So you've got a pocket on the inside, journaling card. All the pockets are made with upholstery scraps that I got from the guy in town here that leaves them outside his door when he's ready for them to find a new home. Each one has a piece of my paper that is made from leaf impressions, a little paper clip. So you've got your first section of writing paper, paper clip, little collage, tuck spot, little envelope, journaling card, another paper clip, another packet of paper, paper clip, and another journaling card. So that's Readers. This one is shades of pink. I like books. Journaling card, leaf impressions, paper clip, papers, little collage, tuck spot with an envelope. One thing I learned while doing these with the envelopes, I hadn't made a lot of envelopes before. I used really old paper. Not such a good idea because you have to score it and fold it, and the paper was ripping. So next time I will either glue something else, glue the old paper to something else, or use a different kind of paper. Journaling card, paper clip, and then another journaling card. This one is flowers, tassel. I just love this sari silk. Oh my goodness. I haven't used anywhere near any of it up, but of course I'm already looking at more colors saying, ooh, I want this, I want that. Journaling card. I have a new color laser printer, so I have been going nuts with printing ephemera and kind of dinking with the settings a little bit to see if I can get everything just right. And I'm pleased with it for the most part. It still tends to print a little dark and slightly dull, but I think that kind of adds to the vintage look. I've adjusted the print density, which I think has helped a lot. But oh my goodness, what fun to have a laser printer and not have to deal with the inkjet stuff anymore. Collage, envelope, another journaling card. And I have been collecting images from the public domain for years, graphics, images, whatever. I have photographs, I have graphics, and it's just so much fun now to be able to print them out and share them with people like this. This one is dogs. I anticipate doing an awful lot of journals about dogs because it's one of my favorite topics, and finding the old images about dogs is a lot of fun. What I need to get is a system for myself to save sets so that I'm not constantly going through looking, make sure I have different pictures for everything. Love this one. Envelope, another journaling card. And there are lots of places you can find public domain images. On Flickr, you can of course go look for things that have in the commons, and you can go to a lot of the universities and museums have release things into the public domain, which is really a lot of fun to see the variety of things you can do there. The New York Public Library has a great search function for their digital images, and you can choose to search for only items that are in the public domain. Let's see where else. Oh, and of course the Library of Congress. You can search there for things that are free to use. This is a beautiful lady. I love this one. Tassel. I have become recently addicted to making tassels, so I imagine lots of things will have tassels for a while. Absolutely love this. Love that graphic. Papers. I guess I could be holding things up for close-ups, but I think you can get a good enough look like this. Text spot with your envelope. Another little journaling card. A lot of the really old children's books are now in public domain, so you can get some wonderful graphics there as well. I just love these vintage ladies. And let's see, this is birds with tassel. And journaling card. So next time I might decide to do 10 at once. It might be a better idea to do, like, say 10 birds, 10 flowers, something like that, or maybe only 5 at a time. This was kind of intense, but it was a good learning process for me. I did not sew any signatures in upside down this time, so that's good. Text spot. This is a graphic of an old tea card or cigarette cards. So the Library of Congress and the New York Public Library has a nice collection of those that you can use. The only thing I did wrong on one of them, I glued the cover on upside down, which is why one of them has a picture on the back of it. So, you know, doing things in multiples like this, you learn a lot. Of course, the more you do anything, you learn a lot, but doing multiples at once, you kind of learn what things to do, your order of operations. I kind of messed up my inking when I wanted to do it in a few times. But, you know, it all works out, and they're junk journals, so it's okay. This one is on writing, so vintage typewriter ad. I love these. Just love looking at these old writing machines, and now we've all got computers. Sanitary eraser. That just cracked me up. Papers for notes. Another little typewriter. Love this. A favorite of fortune, judged by the dress of some typewriting maids. Typewriting must be quite the best of all the trades. As a former children's writer or writer of children's books, I would say not so much. You don't make that much. But it's a great business. Love, love, love these. Something that Gibbet does in a lot of her journals is she does the manuscript practice sheets, and I saw this and thought of her. Leaf impressions, another old ad, and look at this secretary. Oh, fabulous. All right, let's see, who do we have left? Oh, we have the old seed catalogs. Shoot, there is somebody on Flickr that has, if you search for seed packets or seed catalogs on Flickr, they had a lot of them that were available to use. That was great. So many colors you can pull from with that. I just love the seed catalogs. Of course, I am a gardener for wildlife, so I am attracted to anything that grows. Not that I can grow everything, but I am attracted to growing things. This one's really pretty. 1893. Wow. More money for advertising back then, I guess, huh? Guess I lied. I was doing flips through all of them, but like I said, they're not super embellished. They just have a few of the paper clips, so it doesn't take that long to go through here. And okay, my camera did run out of time. I had been talking for 10 minutes about these little things, so the last two didn't show up. I will do them again. So this one is beautiful women, kind of gypsy-like women. That's another thing you can find a lot of in public domain are vintage posters that are okay to use. Oh, I just love her. She's beautiful. Another one here. Collage. Text spot with your envelope. Journaling card. Paper clip. Paper clip. So I'm just really not so sure how much of anything to put in these that I want to make not super embellished so that they don't have to be real expensive for people. So if you think I should have, whoops, sorry, just bumped the camera there. If I should have more of something, less of something, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think about the lighting on this video, because it is a little different than I've done in the past, and hopefully I finally got things tweaked. The electrician came and put some new lights in my alcove for me, and I've got a couple of other lights going on, bouncing some things off the white. My studio has deep green walls, so it does suck up a lot of the light, and then I am filming in a little alcove that used to be a closet, but I've got a desk in here. So anyway, I think it works. We'll see what happens when I have to go stitch these together, since I ran out of time. This is the last one. This is on children's books, and you can find a lot of those images in public domain, the various sites. Probably the first thing you could do is just, if you're looking for something like vintage children's books, public domain, go to Google Images and do a search, but make sure you include public domain. A lot of people say they get their images from Pinterest, but I don't know that they're actually looking for things that are okay to reuse. If they're just grabbing, just because it's on Pinterest doesn't mean that it's available to use. You might already know that, but some people don't. Tuck spot with your envelope. Vintage 3 Little Kittens. Paper clip, writing pages, paper clip, and the old woman who lived in a shoe. So that's the last of the flips. That's 10 of them. Thank you for watching. As always, I love your comments. I love your feedback. I love the fact that you take the time out of your day to come and spend a little time with me. Till next time, thanks for watching.